I mean,
What's up, guys? It's Steve with hapgaming, and welcome back to another 2.5 stars. I'm joined by
Erik,
Kelly,
Jason,
and Rick.
And this week we watched Abraham Lincoln, Vampire Hunter. Oh man, I remember this. Directed by Timur Bekmambetov. We're gonna go with that.
Nailed it.
Written by Seth Grahame-Smith, starring Benjamin Walker, Rufus Sewell, and Dominic Cooper. I have a feeling that guy's name is not Sewell. I have a feeling it's something way better than that.
Sway.
Sewell, probably.
Sewell
Google
makes
it.
sense.
You have to Google it and then see what Google.
No, we don't
does.
need to fucking Google that.
IMDb synopsis. Abraham Lincoln, the 16th president of the United States, discovers vampires are planning to take over the United States. He makes his mission to eliminate them. So what do you guys think?
I think this is an accurate movie because I don't remember him being a vampire.
they kept that out of
Slayer.
history.
Yeah.
Yeah, it had to be kept secret.
Because I did a report on him in the 8th grade. Did not.
They kept it out of the history.
Exactly. This is the secret history of Abraham Lincoln. You know, and it was only once his secret diaries got out that it was ever revealed that he was actually killing vampires all this entire time.
Makes sense.
Yeah, well, I mean, the Council of 12 wanted the information suppressed. They didn't want to get out that he was killing vampires.
Exactly.
You know, the Council of 12, they tell us what to do. That's why we eat, you know, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. They got to be the best cereal.
See, he believed in freedom for all, yet he was a speciesist who wanted to kill all of the vampires.
I know, specious bastard. We should knock down all of his statues because we're mad at him for something he did that was culturally acceptable that long ago. We should be super pissed about it. You know what? We need to break we need to ruin all those caveman paintings. The same reason, because they were clanist.
Yeah, they totally drug their women into their little...
They're very sexist.
Yeah, and they hated other clans. They killed them indiscriminately. And they murdered all the woolly mammoths and had sex with the corpses. I have that on good authority from the Council of 12.
Oh, okay.
I will say this, as a experienced axe user, you cannot explode a tree ever under... You can get the world's strongest man, and the best you could do is blow up the axe handle.
It's because you haven't hated something so much, Eric, that you want to blow up a tree.
All right. However,
Exactly.
I know you hate trees a lot, but I don't think you hate them as much as...
he hates that vampire. All right, a tree tried to kill my dad. All right? He tried really hard. It smashed him a couple times. 2 different trees. Okay? They tried to kill me. They skinned all of my skin off of my chest. Okay?
When you were trying
All
to
of
jump
it.
through him like Spider-Man?
Yeah, they didn't catch me. Where was the love and all this like nature crap from Bambi then, huh? Where was my forest grove of cuddling trees? No, what did I get? I got that mean asshole tree from Harry Potter that just went like this, peeled me like a fucking banana. Son of a bitch. And I hate fucking dirty ass trees. They're the most dangerous thing in the forest.
And you use that hate. If you had a tree that was like 8 to 12 inches around, you could take it down in one swing, I'm sure.
No, nobody can. Oh,
That big around?
Not with an axe.
Eric, you are not
My machine can cut down
Eric,
a 20-inch tree in one shot, but it's a machine.
Eric, you are not channeling the hate properly then.
It's just like when Harry had to learn how to, use the Patronus thing, man. You're not using your most hateful moment.
So I need to yell out Patronus as I'm
Exactly.
swinging. And then maybe put some dynamite in the tree what'll explode on impact? Will dynamite do that?
Yeah, it might. If it was old enough.
Nitroglycerin.
I'll just put a shitload of dynamite in there, and then when I come back, you guys can call me Old Stumpy.
Yeah.
Because I'll definitely have exploded the axe into myself somewhere.
What if it was an evil tree and you had silver on the blade?
Every tree is an evil tree.
Would you be able to cut through it then with silver on it? Because it kills evil,
If it was a
right?
vampire tree, maybe.
See? So there you go.
Here's the thing. When they taught him to cut through the tree, there wasn't actually silver on the blade yet. They did that after they taught him to cut through the tree.
This
He didn't
is
want to
fucking
waste it.
movie magic. I
Yeah.
mean, they just exploded a tree that he was standing near. That's all they did.
What's that? God damn it! What's his name?
Henry?
Henry.
Yeah.
Henry just fucking put some TNT in it.
He's just like, all right, swing. Beep. Oh, man, did you see that? You were filled with hate that time. That's how you got to swing every time.
And sends him out there like fully well expecting him just to get pwned
I mean,
by the vampires.
Oh, okay. What if the tree was infested with tree beetles? and the whole inside was just eaten.
Then I would be
rotted out.
over there giving the tree beetles all pets and being like, "Nice job."
But would he be
Good
able to cut
job.
the tree down in one shot with that?
You could totally sneeze
be
on it
hollow
and
then.
fall down.
Oh yeah,
There you go.
totally.
Well,
I
yeah,
used to-
I mean,
I-
a 5-inch tree that was dead, I could totally take down with one swing because you just like do anything, they fall over.
Yeah, you pretty much just
But
want
you
to push
can't.
them.
A living tree that's this big, you cannot swing at it with anything.
Eric, you're
And fuck it up.
you're just not hating hard enough.
Maybe
You're slacking.
that could be. I
gonna
killed
need-
them. Don't get me wrong. With my machine,
You
I
killed
can
them,
cut
but you
down
got
like
lazy.
6 of them at a time.
Exactly. You got
And then I
lazy
put them in a
with it. And you
pile,
started using a machine.
and the skidder skids them in the landing, and then we molest all of the bark off of it, and we hatefully cut it into logs, and then make butt crack paper and all other kinds of useless full products like that.
When I was a little kid, I allegedly cut down a tree with a 22 that was like probably 12 inches around.
It took you a lot of bullets, didn't it?
I had a 100-round magazine, and I reloaded it 3 times.
Yeah, we did the same thing with stripper clips and SKSs. Me and my brothers, except ours was about I don't know, what is that, like 18, 20.
Dude, it takes so many fucking bullets,
we
dude.
we
to
shot
cut a
it
tree
and
in
it
half.
tipped over and it landed like 10 feet from my mom's car.
Well, I don't know how that fell.
No,
I don't know how that happened.
I didn't want to drive my pickup out there, and I was gonna. So I was trying to charge your AC while we were shooting, just to do something extra, like helpful. So anyway, so we're shooting it, and then the fucking Robert's like, "Oh, it's tipping over. Oh shit! Oh shit! Can you move the fucking car?" Boom! It lands. It's fucking like right next to it. I was just like, "Oh shit! What did we do? What did we do?"
Nothing.
Oh, great.
It missed
Mom's
the
gonna
car.
kick our ass again.
Nothing. It was fine. We got lucky. I mean, it landed like not like it didn't reach the car, like it just went next to the car. It blocked the road. We had to saw it in half with a chainsaw to get out.
Do you think that if it would have hit the car, your best bet probably would have just been to stay out there in the woods?
Oh, I would have lit the car on fire and then said some hillbillies got us.
Hillbillies.
Yeah,
Hillbillies?
Hillbillies.
All them hillbillies.
Well, there's fucking lots of hillbillies up in Magalia and fucking Sterling
You'd
City.
have to burn the guns, too, because otherwise you could have just shot the hillbillies. Nobody gives a fuck.
No,
if you
we
shoot
ran
a
out of
hillbilly.
ammo shooting at the tree, and then the hillbillies tipped the tree over on our car and then lit it on fire.
Exactly, because that's totally believable.
That's believable.
And then we saved the day by putting a fire line around it with the equipment that was there, and then murdering and burying the hillbillies
In the fire.
in the fire. Yeah, we burned them, and the pure delicious fire.
No, okay, so those hillbillies were actually vampires. That's what you were doing.
Yeah.
You were destroying them. You didn't kill
We
anybody.
destroyed the
Yeah.
vampires.
You can't kill something that's already dead, all right? So.
Fucking this. Could you imagine trying to fight anything that could turn invisible?
Or move faster than you can, or see, It's just
Well,
like ridiculous.
I mean, let's be real here. Like, there's all kinds of MMA fighters that fight people that are way faster than they are and win. But they do it like I do it, which is where you just take a bunch of shots in the head until the guy gets. That's what Muhammad Ali's favorite move was. Bam. Oh, okay. That's what the rope-a-dope was. He just let the guy tire himself out, beating the shit out of him. And then he's like, "Okay, you're good and tired." Pop. Oh, you fell over. You're a bitch. He said worse tthan that.
Yeah.
You guys have heard him
Yeah.
talk. He's like, "I'm the greatest," and then he probably called him the C word.
Among other things.
Yeah, I mean, he was probably a fantastic shit talker. Like, there's nothing better than good shit talking. That's what was missing from this movie was Abraham's like badass shit talking, but with Abraham Lincoln talk. 7 years ago, I made you my bitch. You're my vampire bitch. Just would be hilarious is him teabagging the fucking especially the eye guy.
Yeah.
That would have been the best one. He's like, he pulls his pants down, he starts teabagging him, and then the vampire starts getting up all groggly, and he's like, "Whoa, fuck, you're not dead." Oh shit. I'm a little scared of what those vampires poop.
Because they don't only eat blood.
Did you see their blood? It's all black and thick. It looks like what you'd think vampires poop would be, which is just thick black blood.
It could be like in The Strain, where they just they only process the red blood cells and then poo out all the white blood cells.
Oh,
And then they
So
have
does
that
it-
gross white.
Does it just come
Yeah.
out like a white liquid
It
then?
does, yeah.
Ew.
So they're literally pooping semen.
And they just do it. They just do it while they're feeding on people.
Reminds me like bird poo.
They
pretty
poop
much.
while they're feeding.
I don't
Yeah.
want to see a vampire centipede
in their pants.
Yeah. Well, or
God.
if they're wearing
In
pants.
my
You
pants.
guys, a vampire? Could you guys imagine a vampire centipede?
Oh god, that'd be horrible.
I mean, so much white coming out the last one.
Pretty much,
So much.
pretty much, you would pretty much be doing that.
It'd be pure white.
As like a punishment for the person who you're gonna make clean that up.
Oh my god, that's the ultimate punishment. We need to figure out how to turn people into really terrible people, like Hitlers. Okay, not what everybody calls a Hitler now, but the actual guy.
Yeah.
And like Stalin, Mao Zedong, those guys, turn them into vampires, sew their faces to each other's asses, and then put them in a ring, a vampire centipede ring.
All you got to do is get a a little hose and get some blood started into them, and then it's just permanent shit fest.
Yeah, they're just like.
Oh man. So this movie had an awesome montage.
Yes,
Just
it did.
fucking
Yes,
great training
motherfucking
montage. You don't see montages very often anymore. And I was very happy. I forgot about this when I watched it.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh fuck yeah, montage. And they're fucking just training and shit like that.
Training montage. Gotta love those. You know,
Fucking montages are the best.
and this,
They are.
and this one was definitely a good one.
I think my favorite montage ever is Randy training to beat the guy, the Bat Dad.
Yeah,
That's my favorite montage.
That was an epic montage.
I think it even says something sweet montage in it.
yeah, motherfucking montage.
Yeah.
Motherfucking montage. Montage.
That's what they should have in all of these fucking movies. I mean, what would Gary Busey do with a badass montage like that?
Has he ever had a montage? I
Oh,
feel like
I'm sure he has.
He was in those kinds of movies. He's had to have had a
I
montage.
really
Yeah.
hope that when he was doing Hiding in the Attic movie, that he had a fucking hiding montage
hiding
of him
montage.
just like sleep. You see like the woman taking a shower in her boobs, and then you just see Gary Busey's face like, like oh, she's bending over to pick up the newspaper. He's just creepily,
It's a big toothy smile.
Then she's over there like really taking this teddy off and doing all the sexy
Taking
stuff.
the titty off?
Teddy.
Oh, the teddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
thought
all
you said
sexy.
titty.
Yeah, she's taking her titty off. She's just like, I'm gonna take this one in for rotation. It's all like, get out of here.
Ow!
Yeah.
Wowzers.
She's a robot. I mean, that's who would let Gary Busey live at her house. Is obviously.
That explains all the bzzz.
Yeah, she's a reformed sex robot.
I'm just
yeah,
thinking, you know those times you see in like horror movies and stuff like that where all you see is like somebody opens their eyes and you see like glowing eyes, but Gary Busey will sit there and he smiles and his teeth are just
it's
glowing.
gonna be like the cat.
all you see, it's like Cheshire Cat.
I just want to see my face a little tiny reflection, like you see like people's eyes, you can see, but my face in that, like, just like to add a little extra creepiness to it. That'd be hilarious. Like,
Damn.
God damn
Gary
it.
Busey's just like in the bathroom and you just hear, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
And then she's like, turns the shower. What the fuck was that? That sounded like Gary Busey in my attic, just hammering himself.
Why
She
is-
just looks up and he's like looking down through the hole. Just like the fucking vampire in that movie.
Yeah.
That was
Oh,
that was
God.
actually genuinely scary.
Yeah.
The black eyes.
Yeah.
I pictured it as like when blood drips on somebody and she's like, "Was that ectoplasm?"
Spooky ghost, guys.
Yeah,
This
Gary.
is calm. What the fuck?
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Oh, man. Could you imagine? You know what's the scariest thing? Your ding dong with a vampire lady, and she's like, "Oh, you wanted me to do that special thing with the ice cubes you like?" And then you're like, "Okay." And then she vampires your dick.
Only your dick?
She'd bite it off.
Oh,
With
okay.
the fucking with
Okay.
those teeth.
Yeah.
I thought you meant she turned your dick into
into
a
a
vampire.
vampire.
And I was like, oh,
Yeah, because that's the worst thing is that my vampire. I mean, that would be bad because you'd be basically just be on a steady diet of pregnant women to keep your dick alive. Not pregnant. What's the other word?
Menstruating.
Menstruating women. Sorry, I have pregnant women on the brain right now. That doesn't sound good. Just a single pregnant lady. Got to get ready for the baby that's going to be born. I got to be a
Born.
better man for the
Burnt.
baby that's going to when the baby that's going to be born is born. I got to get learning real good. I got to get learned.
Learned.
I hate you.
Gotta get learned on all that.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So fucking scary though. Could you imagine that? like she's
vampire
doing
dick?
it, and all of
Like
a
a
sudden you're
vampire
like,
dick?
well, you're getting a little toothy. Whoa, whoa, whoa,
They're
whoa,
both very
ah!
scary images.
That's
Yeah.
scary.
The dick being only a vampire, the rest of him is just like normal. And
Wait
it's
a
like,
second.
I want to drink your blood. And
I have got a great idea. We need to make condoms that have like monster villains on them. So you could literally just put Dracula like a translucent Dracula on your ding dong and be like, look, it's Count Dick.
So it doesn't. It's a
Condicula?
completely clear condom, and then when you turn the lights out, it glows in the
Yeah,
dark. And it's
that's even better. Fucking, God, I'm gonna hammer you with Frankenstein.
in the mirror.
Yeah.
So it'd just be like your
Yeah.
your Kindle.
It's a fucking green screen camera you put on the screen dick.
This is the worst condom ever.
Makes me look like one of those vampires in the Strain, for Christ's sakes. Oh God, I look like that German motherfucker.
Oh man!
Oh god damn it!
Did you finish that?
What?
The Strain?
I finished the book.
So did I. Did you finish the show?
No, not the show yet.
No.
How many seasons did it go?
3?
I thought it went like 4 or 5.
No, not that. No.
I know. Maybe it was 4. It didn't go 5.
Because I know we've seen season 2.
Yeah.
What happened? No, I don't know. Do you want to spoil that?
No, we don't need to spoil it for all the people. Watch The Strain and then tell us how much you liked it.
The Strain. Yeah. Okay. I'll let you know.
Okay.
4 seasons.
Oh, see, I told you it wasn't 3. I said it was 5 though. Wait, I did say 4 or 5, right?
All
All
right.
right, I
Cover
covered-
all your
It's
bases.
Close enough.
I covered my ass by saying more than one thing. That's
There you
always the good tip.
Yeah.
That's what you do as a husband too. When they're like, "What's the day today?" and you're like, "Hold on a second." Then you get out the list that you make and you say, "Birthday, anniversary, holiday event, anniversary of something I don't recall, other thing."
You,
And then
you need to add
I told you it
child's
was-
birthday.
Ah, shit. I'll be like, I don't need to remember that shit. How old are you now? You're too old. Go back to just climb back up in there. Get out of here, kid. Well, I wonder if this was this what happens as his dad? They go from being like they literally just turn from being a baby in your eyes to like an annoying fucking teenager you want to punch in the face. Is that what happens?
A lot of the time.
I think that's what happened to me when I was 7. My dad's eyes. He's like, that's it. Oh, too mouthy. Fuck this guy. Heard it. Fucking heard it. You
Well-
guys don't have any funny stories about that?
I mean, I would mouth off or do something like that, and they would pretty much backhand me and then send me outside for the rest of the day, and they'd lock the door behind me.
Old school justice, baby.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's mouth off, you get backhanded and kicked outside for the rest of the day.
See,
Fuck you.
my dad's favorite punishment wasn't necessarily the backhand. It was like pointless work.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hey, I'll give you, this was his favorite. I'll give you some money if you go split the wood outside. Then we'd split the wood, and then he would keep the money. Be like, I told you shouldn't have had a bunch of shit to say. And it's like, God damn it, I fell for that
He
again?
didn't even pull it off like, okay, well, this is your rent, and then he just takes the money.
No, he would say room and board and all that shit. But I was
Yeah.
like, if I don't do anything, I still get to live here. The government won't let you kick me out.
Put you up for adoption.
I mean, I can, I was like, what are you going to tell grandma and grandpa? Like, nice try. They're still alive. You can't kick me out. I'm 8. Jeez.
Oh, man. Eric's living on the mean streets.
I would not want to have met me if I grew up from 8 years old. I would have gotten like super awful. I would definitely be a pimp.
Like a Butters pimp or...
No. I'm talking about right now.
Oh, okay.
Okay, back then, I don't know what I would have been doing. Probably something terrible that I would have regretted, but I don't know. I would have regretted it because I would have had to fuck somebody over.
Oh, you would have been a horrible child, and you probably were.
Oh, I would have stole shit.
Well, yeah.
I mean, if I was living on the streets, I'm 8. What am I going to do? Not steal shit?
Pretty much. Not trying to get locked inside of a toy store in the middle of the night.
By that time, did you watch Aladdin? Because you could have been like Aladdin, got a little pet monkey.
Yes.
Ew, who the fuck would want a shitty little monkey?
He could steal stuff for you.
Well, I'll just steal it myself and not have to deal with the shitty little monkey. I'd rather be like that
But he
kid
was shitty
in
to
Alaska
Aladdin.
with the dog. What?
They were BFFs.
That's a Disney character. Do you know what a real
Don't
monkey's
diss
like?
Disney.
They throw shit. I hate monkeys. They threw shit at me. And I threw shit back because I'm a little monkey too.
I don't believe that story. You did
Honestly,
not.
okay.
Yes, I
honestly,
did.
I could honestly picture like a 6-7-year-old Erik getting shit thrown on him
I was
at the
4.5
zoo.
years
And you're like, oh,
old.
fuck you, monkey.
No, that's
I was 4. Maybe I was in between
believe it.
3 and 5. I'm not very good with dates, but it definitely happened, and I remember it because, well, I mean, it's a day that you were a little kid throwing poop at monkeys. You're gonna remember that. And I did see some hippos, which
probably a
was.
dream.
You can ask my mom about the polar bears. I remember the polar bears, and getting kicked out of the fucking zoo.
Only you could get kicked out of a zoo for being
It's
an
not
animal.
only me. I'm not the only one's face on not welcome back on there. I mean, there's lots of people. Generally, it's like bums who are just like taking a shit or something, you know. I'm a bum. I'm a
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Jibber jabber, jibber jabber.
Then there's me. I have no childhood stories at all because my brother was a psychopath in counseling all the time, and my sister had cerebral palsy, so they didn't notice me. I could get away with anything.
You don't have any stories about like one time I burned down the neighbor's house? And
Oh,
I said my brother did it. He got spanked so hard.
I used to make bombs and shit, but what kid
Did you
didn't?
ever blow anything up?
Yeah.
Okay, don't tell us the animal stuff. You're gonna.
I never
you're gonna
blew up an
fuck
animal.
yourself over for later prosecution.
I would never hurt an animal, only
Okay.
people.
So there's this. I saw little neighbor Jimmy. He was a little pain in the ass. I blew him up. I stuck it right in his diaper. But he was out of his diaper. He was down the street. Okay, I just blew up a poopy diaper. You could really fuck it. Like, you can see a little miscommunication like that. I stuck it right in his diaper, and they'd be like, oh my God, he pooped little Jimmy. That
sad.
fucking bastard.
Poor Jimmy.
It was probably fucking Jimmy DeWeenus. It's probably good that he wasn't there.
No, Jimmy DeWeenus needs to live.
Speaking of a Jimmy, we had a McPoyle in here.
Yes.
Jimmy Simpson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was fucking amazing in this.
Yeah.
He was so good.
I liked his whole, like, you know, I'm going to sell him out, you know, kind of thing. And then totally just fucked all the vampires over.
You know,
What? Oh, I said, I don't know. Crashing into the freaking house with the
That
horse
was
and buggy?
awesome.
that
Yeah.
was like, first of all, how the fuck do you get a horse to crash through a house wall?
You fucking put
Lead with a carrot?
blindfold
Wait.
fold on it. I don't know.
McPoyle.
Yeah.
Gave him fucking milk
There you go.
with bath salts in it. Thank you, Bill Ponderosa.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe like LSD. Give the horses some LSD, and they'll pretty much do anything.
Yeah, bath salts, you know. So when that happened, when he's like selling out the vampires, I know for a fact in the theaters there was a half a dozen people go, fucking McPoyle.
Yeah.
It's like that I knew it was a dirty McPoyle. They had him in the fucking movie. What happens? He's a fucking dirty McPoyle. He tried to kill everyone. And he's, you know, I mean, he's a McPoyle. You know?
Obviously.
That guy should play the Joker, I'm telling you guys.
Which guy are we talking about?
God.
Speed.
The guy with the
You don't need
Hair.
him that fucking
Speed.
creepy.
He was a good guy, though.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he's a
But
bad guy in
he-
Sunny.
Yeah.
Okay.
You should see him in the Bill Ponderosa. It's called the Ponderosa Wedding Massacre. If you watch that episode, you're gonna see the best audition tape for Joker that anybody's ever fucking seen. He's as good as Heath Ledger. He's fucking scary.
Yeah, that new Joker they got's a piece of shit.
Oh, you mean
Jared Leto?
Jared Leto,
Yeah.
the singer from that band.
30 Seconds to Mars.
Yeah, that's it. Why the fuck? Like, first of all, is Joker handsome in any comic ever?
No.
He looks like shit. He looks like Ricky.
Fuck
But
you.
you know, more. But Joker
So
has
it looks
more,
like Rickety Cricket.
Joker has more skin tone.
He's wearing makeup.
No, that's not makeup, man. That's Joker's skin color, man.
Yeah.
You know, if you shaved, you'd make a decent Joker.
Fuck you.
But there's nothing wrong with that, Ricky. Own it. It's your body type. You got those long, slender body.
You have to say it like that.
Yeah, that's how Bubbles says it.
Okay. Yeah.
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 Ricky's over here just giving me dagger eyes like, fuck you. I'm like fucking Hulk Hogan over here, bitch.
He's like fucking Chucky.
No, he's like Tuck. You know what he is? He's Tucky. He's like Chucky, who went to the Willy Wonka's fucking chocolate factory and ate blueberries. So then they had to fucking stretch him out.
Oh, man.
Ricky, come on, whip out a zinger.
Get him back.
Not your dinger. Don't whip that.
Well, if I can't do that, then I'm out of fucking cards here. Okay.
That would have been so sad if Ricky just like hammers out a fucking like 12-inch lap hog. He just like it literally does this when it falls out, and we're like, "What the fuck are you doing living back there? You should be in movies, you idiot." You know, that's what you should tattoo on your dick is 30 seconds to Mars. You can guarantee it to any lady.
It's like, Ricky, we live in a college town. There are movies you can make.
Yeah.
Well, they already did it with What Girls Gone Wild.
God damn it. So are you saying you were in Girls Gone Wild?
I think he is.
Were you like some creepy dude sitting in the background like...
They made that when we were 8 years old. He'd be like a fucking toddler shitting his pants in the movie. No, oh my God, that'd be terrible. Steve's mom's in Girls Gone... And Ricky is in the background with a dirty diaper. And his eyes are like this big. And he just mouths to the camera, "I hate you, Mom." I'm going to see this when I'm 100
So bad.
30 years
Oh
old.
God, that is just so bad.
So bad.
He's dragging the diaper behind him, and his mom's like, "What? Isn't the pound rating on the box how much poop it can hold?"
Oh, man.
Man. All right.
Said 4 pounds.
So, all right, Henry recruits Lincoln to fight the vampires because apparently he can't fight vampires himself, and yet he kicks the shit out of Barton right away.
Yeah.
Like, so what the fuck's that? He can obviously fight vampires.
Yeah, I thought that too.
Also, later on, he wants to turn Lincoln after he gets shot. And
Wait a second. I totally didn't catch that. Wait,
Yeah.
no, I think he only can't kill
That's
the
what
boss.
I think it is too.
Okay, but
But
why
they
does he need to recruit anybody? Because then the boss is dead at the end, and he's recruiting a dude at the end of the movie. Did you watch that part where he's in the modern bar?
It's a fucking movie. Did the book do that too? I can't remember.
He couldn't hurt any vampires.
So why would he change him into not a vampire?
I don't know.
To recruit more people? Is he gonna
Yeah.
fucking pyramid scheme this motherfucker?
Well,
Yeah.
basically, because Lincoln was a pretty good orator, so he would, be able. He was an R too. He didn't know he was a wizard.
Oh, are you serious?
No, but he could be.
He was a
right? That'd be
wizard
really
in
cool.
Harry Potter? Are you being serious?
Oh man, that would be awesome, right?
What? J.K. Rowling, whatever. J.K. whoever, you need to get on fucking writing that book.
Yeah.
Lincoln,
Abraham
vampire
Lincoln.
wizard.
Holy shit, that would be fucking awesome.
That's how he kept everybody so engrossed in his speeches. He just used a fucking a spell and made everybody listen to him.
Yeah, one of those listen to me spells.
Yeah.
Exactly. Gettysburg Address was actually just him playing his armpit, for like 5 minutes, and everyone just thought it was a great, amazing speech.
Yeah,
and
some guy who was really good at speeches just sat there and he wrote it down. He's like, "Man, this is a fucking really good speech. I'm going to tell everybody what this was." He wrote it.
Yeah.
No, exactly.
You know?
So apparently there is a speech that is lost to time because all of the reporters that usually write all this shit down were so engrossed by the speech that they stopped writing. And like nobody knows what the thing was, but it was supposed to be the greatest speech ever. And all I can think of is that Tenacious D song, the tribute. But also, I was reading some of the stuff, and it says it's possible that people forgot it or lost it on purpose because of the controversial nature of it about slavery and all that stuff. So, and at that time, half the country was, all for slavery. So, and,
People are fucking dumb.
yeah,
Plus, they're lazy.
yes, they are.
Let's have somebody else do my work.
Well, Lord knows I am.
That's what poor people are for now. They're just,
it.
they just don't know. They just don't know they're slaves.
Ricky's rich man lazy is what he is.
Hey, y'all, okay, look, guys, I am a poor man, but identify as a rich person. Can you all please send me money to help make this happen, please?
That's what millennials are. Now we know
Yeah.
they're poor people that identify as rich people.
Well, did you guys hear about the kid who ran over the fucking people and then he said that
He was too rich to
he
know
was
better.
too rich to care or
Yeah.
something? And
he was
got
too
away
rich
with
to
it?
know better.
Yeah.
He
Why-
wasn't disciplined as a child, and he didn't realize that what he was doing was actually affecting somebody or some shit. So he got off of the charge on what is that word? There's a fucking word for it.
Manslaughter.
No, but there's a word for shit. I'll have to look it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, can you imagine? So that's what. And if any of us ever commit a crime, we need to say that we identify as rich and we're too rich to have this affect us.
I literally said earlier in this podcast I was ignored as a kid and could do what I wanted because of my brother and sister, so I'm already set. I don't even have to be rich.
You just say, I'm a middle child. I got ignored. I mean, my older brother's a psycho, and my younger sister got all the attention. Well, I mean, I was hopeless.
That's right.
Did you know that Hitler's older brother was a psycho and his younger sister got all the attention? You're welcome. I'm not doing that stuff. All I did was whatever I'm adjacent and did. I mean, yeah. I fucking ran over some guy on accident. I mean, fucking fell asleep. The car got all fucked. I mean, I was high on drinking on drugs. I fell into my car. The fucking thing just started itself. Fucking smart cars, you know?
The fucking autopilot bullshit,
Yeah.
dude.
My buddy Erik said 10 points for the guy in the wheelchair. I didn't know there was anything wrong with that.
Yeah.
I thought we
Did you
were.
guys see the latest footage of a fucking cop bumping some lady? Like, he lunged at her with a cop car. And in the middle of a fucking protest. With people clearly filming him. He's like, hey, what's a good idea? I'm going to ram this lady, allegedly. All right? I don't want to get sued by probably the most broke ever sheriff station at this point. Because I should go.
That's what insurance is for.
Yeah. Fucking insurance, man. You gotta. Oh man, that stuff is like the best sometimes.
So that rich kid got away with murder because of affluenza.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah, that was the word I was thinking
Yeah.
of. Too,
What's that word mean?
affluenza.
It sounds like the flu to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's the flu of being too rich. It's the too rich. How much money do you think the judge got? Do you think he got like a pool installed?
Oh hell yeah.
Probably
Pool
like
installed.
a trip to see some.
He probably
hookers or something?
retired.
Hell yeah.
Well,
Probably had
I'm
like
done.
an albino peacock and shit, like put in there to like wash his balls when he gets up in the morning.
This
right.
isn't the fucking Flintstones.
A psychological malaise supposedly affecting wealthy young people, symptoms of which include a lack of motivation, feelings of guilt, and sense of isolation. Ricky, you have influenza, but you're not rich.
I told you I identify as a rich
Misplaced
person. Okay?
affluenza is what it is.
I told you I fucking identify as a rich person. That's why everyone watching needs to send me money. If you all pitch in, you send me $100, and then tell your friends to send me $100, and tell them to tell their friends to send me $100.
Yeah, we're gonna start calling it the Ricky Fund.
Exactly. You're gonna help this poor man who identifies as a rich man, be able
Live his
to
dreams.
reach
Live out
his
his dreams.
reach his,
I mean, he's a ginger for
thing
crying
there.
out loud. Donate money.
Exactly.
We got to cure this ginger virus.
I
all
can't
right?
go outside in the sun for longer than 5 minutes without getting burnt.
We'll have
all
to
right?
find a way to cure gingivitis.
Yeah. I don't know if you can.
No.
No, you
I
gotta
think we
eradicate
just,
every
you
last
just have to
worm
destroy
and-
him. You can't kill what's already
it's
dead.
the stupid redheaded women that keep, propagating it. I don't think there's ever been a redheaded dude that's ever been married or had a kid. I mean, what self-respecting woman's gonna let that creature in their bed?
Isn't Ron Howard redhead?
He's rich.
Yeah.
It doesn't count.
He's still a
And
redhead.
that's the other reason why I need you guys to donate to me. Okay, because that's the only way
Rich
I'm gonna be able to
cancels
make.
out redhead. Then he just becomes a strawberry blonde.
Oh,
Exactly.
okay.
That's how it works.
Exactly. So money's the cure then.
Yeah, money is that's it. We're gonna cure it. Cure it, baby.
Exactly. So send us
I've
your
got one
money
red
and we will
hair
cure
here.
it. Exactly. Send us your money and we will cure it.
We'll cure this motherfucker.
Exactly. Jason, you have no red hair, so I'm sorry you don't get any of this money.
I gotta let my beard grow back out then because it's full of red hair.
Yeah, I do too. I've got red hair. I have red pubes too.
So do I.
Yeah, but I dyed part of mine.
I'm like, who would have thought that me of all people would have red pubes?
Aren't they orange?
It's like fucking.
Mine are Kool-Aid colored from an experiment.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, it's like
I'm
Bozo the
serious.
Clown down there for Ricky.
I'm gonna tell you one thing. If you can get a hold of the Kool-Aid man when he blasts through your house, that you can ride that son of a bitch so hard.
What are we talking about here?
Why my pubes are Kool-Aid colored?
Okay.
He couldn't say no. I wrestled him.
Oh man, and then somebody drinks the Kool-Aid afterwards, like this is cum.
Right. I feel like I was a fucking King Jelly Bean. The Kool-Aid man was Morty. Except Morty broke through his house. So
Yeah.
there was that. Okay? I mean, you don't do it to anybody who didn't break into your house.
Fucking King Jelly Bean.
Could you imagine being a burglar? You break into some guy's house and it's like Michael Clark Duncan or something. And he's like, oh, fuck yeah. And you're like, oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Don't they break in on Family Guy? Don't they break into Kool-Aid guy's house?
They do.
At one point.
Yeah, and
break
they're
his
like, yeah,
wall?
how the fuck do you like it?
Yeah.
How fucking nice is it? Coming and breaking down people's fucking walls.
He would be a really good construction helper, though. I mean, he'd just blast through
Well,
walls.
destruction or demolition.
Well, all you do
demolition.
is you just
Well,
sit
like-
behind
There's
the
the
wall
word.
and you just go,
Finally
oh
found
no, oh no.
Well, I was watching this show, white guys rebuilding houses or renovating houses.
So like every show on
Yeah.
the fucking DIY
You're gonna
network.
move the wall and you're gonna push it out and get more space. That's what he's for. You just be like, all right, oh yeah, through the wall, and then I'm gonna pin you down. And after about 20 minutes, then we'll
20 minutes of, oh yeah, well, you
we'll
know.
get you ready for that.
Exactly.
Fucking Kool-Aid man.
But if he doesn't want it, then he starts yelling, "Oh no!" Does somebody else bust through the wall also?
Another Kool-Aid man busted the wall.
Yeah,
That's saying, oh yeah. Switch. So,
he's the blue Kool-Aid man.
uh-huh.
I was
Okay.
thinking that, yeah.
Yeah, the red pill guy.
Black
he
cherry
just-
Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
You just got to do it until you get the flavor you like.
What was your guys' favorite Kool-Aid? I think mine was grape.
Grape sucked.
Maybe it was grape power. Or,
I like just the
Powerade,
red
I'm
fruit
thinking of.
punch.
Yeah, that's the one. That's it. Yeah,
That was great.
Fruit punch. Then you have the strawberry kiwi one's pretty good.
Strawberry kiwi. That's
That
the
was a
good
good
Wow,
one.
yeah.
I don't remember that one. I don't
That
think
was
we were
later
allowed to
on.
have
That wasn't one
You
of the
weren't allowed
originals.
to have that flavor. You weren't allowed
No.
to have a certain flavor.
No, some of the different Kool-Aids got us like extra rambunctious. You know how like alcohol.
Please.
You know how in alcohol you have people who say, "Yeah, if I drink whiskey, I get in fights."
Whiskey makes me frisky.
Yeah. It turns out Kool-Aid does the same thing to kids if you put too much sugar in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's usually how that works.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
Because you know that's
Not the
that's-
frisky part, just like tearing shit up and getting in
Fucking all over the place.
That'd be.
I'm glad we have that clarification.
Wouldn't that be terrible if you gave kids like fucking Kool-Aid and then they're just like humping stuff?
Mom, where's my special teddy?
It's just pretty much Fruity Land here.
Oh, man.
We're going off on now.
Do you think Kool-Aid stocks went down after that Jonestown thing? Was it Jonestown?
Oh, definitely.
What are
They
we
had to
talking
have,
It
like-
about?
wasn't
Poison
actual
Kool-Aid?
Kool-Aid though. It was like some fucking.
Yeah, it was like an
It was
off-brand.
an off-brand. The guy
It was like
too
flavor.
cheap
I think
to
it was
buy.
Flavor Aid.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
the guy was too fucking cheap to actual buy real Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
He's in the Costco. He's like, we're just gonna kill everybody with this. You know what? Fucking, I'm not gonna blow all of our wad on this Kool-Aid. I want to die with more money, so
Yeah.
we're not gonna buy real Kool-Aid. We're gonna buy Flavor Aid.
It's good. We're gonna send it to the fucking the UFO that's coming around, and you know, in the tail of Haley's
Xenu
comet.
and whatnot.
Could you, God, fucking, how the fuck could somebody? I need to talk to that guy. I want to figure out how the fuck he convinced those people of that shit.
You're gonna like get a medium so you can talk to him. You did.
Well, I mean, I'll get there one day, but I'm gonna figure out how to come back.
You think
I
you're
gotta-
gonna end up where he is?
No, well. So I gotta. So
I
here's what I gotta
assume
do.
you're gonna like try hard not to, right?
I gotta do something really bad, then get resuscitated, then save somebody's life, so I can John Constant. Or wait, is his first name John?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can John Constantine that bitch and just be ripped right out of the devil's hands.
Oh man, Constantine's such a good fucking movie.
Yeah,
Love that movie.
that's pretty good.
We've never
The
done
TV
that
show
one.
was really good too.
Yeah, it was. It was a
Never
good
seen
TV
it.
show.
So disappointed that it got canceled.
Never seen it.
Why? How the fuck do you miss Constantine?
Never.
I've seen
Never
it.
watched.
You would
it.
you in
Have
another
I?
17,000 episode of fucking Family Guy in a row to not see Constantine?
Pretty much.
We're gonna have
man.
to we're gonna have to do that.
You know, it's shitty because they canceled that Constantine show, but right after that, they still put the character in Arrow. Like they still like the character. It's like you canceled it. Why'd you cancel it then? If you like this character so much, you put him in like 3 episodes of Arrow. So
Oh,
he
yeah.
still stayed around. Same actor and all.
Yeah, it
So
was a good
like-
show too. It was like it wasn't a campy goofball DC show where it's like, oh, that girl that likes me might actually like me. I wonder what's gonna happen in
No,
like
it was a
14
mo-
episodes. We're gonna be fucking.
Yeah, it was a
Except
Monster of the
it'll
Week.
Be implied.
Yeah, it was a Monster of the Week. It
was X-Files.
So
How's it going, Ruru 2?
it was like it was a Monster of the Week, show. It was just great. It was, fuck, man. I really wish that show stayed along.
Yeah, it was awesome.
So
Plus, the guy was, he was kind of handsome. You don't want to see a kind of handsome guy at work. That's not good.
Out there flipping burgers.
Yeah. No, he's definitely a male prostitute.
what is he doing now?
He's
I
a
don't even know that guy's
gigolo.
name.
He's an actor. All actors are male prostitutes.
They had to be at one time.
That's
Yeah, pretty much.
There's just going to be a He Too movement at some point when they start coming forward. You know, you're gonna let me stick this in here. You're gonna want this part, Henry Cavill. Fuck you, I'm Superman. All right, you're too handsome. You're making my dick soft, anyways. Yeah, I'm too jealous.
See, he was even in Legends of Tomorrow. So not only did he like continue
Yeah.
on, he's continued
in a
on to
different-
another show.
Yeah.
Why would they cancel it?
Because there's. Why would they cancel any? Why? All right. Why did they cancel My Name Is Earl? I don't know.
Another
Yeah,
good show.
I don't know. There was that other show that just started. It had one season. What the fuck was it that I would really like?
Son of Zorn.
Yeah, they canceled fucking Son of Zorn, a hilarious, perfect nostalgic TV show. Do you know what that is, Ricky? Son of Zorn, the animated guy. Oh my fuck, you would love it. Seriously,
You would.
it's
You need to
it
watch
is like
that.
it is Family Guy Family Guile-esque humor. That's funny. it's hilarious. It's got Jason Sudeikis as this basically He-Man, but renamed, and he chops fucking birds' heads off and shit during the show. What the fuck? He fucks a radioactive girlfriend.
Yeah.
Okay, this is something that happens in the show.
Did his dick get superpowers?
No, he got shriveled up like Superman during Justice League.
Yeah, that's true. They did. It was near or around the time of reality TV shows. and shit
Yeah.
like that,
You got the right thing on that one. It's just a shame. Like who the fuck would rather watch Survivor instead of My Name Is? Who the fuck is watching Survivor?
Well, I did watch it for a couple.
Well, Kelly is,
Yeah, but
but
you wouldn't.
I watched.
I don't count.
I watched the first season, and after that, I was like, "Nah, I've seen it. It's not going to change. It's the same show every year,
Yeah, just different
Yeah.
people.
just different people." So I watched one season. That's all they needed of it, and they could have just discontinued it. But people kept watching.
Yeah.
Why don't they put them like actually on an island with no resources and then watch them kill each other? That would be real entertainment.
well, didn't they do that in Russia?
No, okay,
Oh
so-
my God.
The Russians did that.
Okay, no, they didn't.
They didn't.
Did you? No. Okay.
Yeah.
Have you seen this shit? Okay, so the Russian thing, it was all a fucking prank. They got these
What?
people to
Did they announce that today?
No, they announced it last year when it was supposed to start.
Yeah.
So they announced that this all was a fucking prank by some Russian entrepreneur or whatever, and he just wanted to see if people would fucking do it. He's like, we're not gonna fucking do this. What the hell's wrong with you people?
Did he give them money?
I don't think so. I don't think anybody got any money. But you were supposed to spend or pay money to apply too. It was like 10 grand to apply to be on the show. So I don't know if he actually took money
Why
from
are we
people.
not doing this?
Just making up a thing.
We
and-
need to
Yeah.
just make this up and find an Alaskan island that's like off the
Exactly.
books and then just do
Okay,
it.
people, so we have a new survival show. You know, you're going to be kicked out in a bunch of wood. We're going to have a bunch of cameras. We're not going to stop you from doing anything. You can kill or murder, rape, I mean, whatever. We're not going to stop it.
As long as it's off the camera.
Exactly, as long as that stuff is off the camera. But here's the thing, though: the last survivor is going to get like I don't know what $10 million.
Yeah.
It wasn't even
But-
that much.
Exactly.
It was like $1 million.
Exactly. So, but no, exactly. See,
The last survivor gets $250,000. The entry to the money to apply $15,000.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you need to send us $15,000 and apply for this, okay?
Yeah.
And the winner gets, you know,
$1 million pesos.
If you
Get
pay,
it right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
$1 million pesos, $15,000.
a million and one pesos. $1,000,001 pesos. You will get.
Yeah,
The winner.
fucking A.
All right, so Constantine.
You can
show.
send that to Hap Gaming.
They can't. Sorry, guys. They canceled Constantine. They brought it back as a cartoon. I think it cost too much money. It had to have cost too much money, is what it was. I don't see
the
how.
fuck is it costing?
Because if you look at Legends Tomorrow, there's way more special effects in that show than any of the other ones.
It's not as good of a show. I mean, it's a
Tomorrow
good show.
It's
Yeah, it's very campy. That's what it's supposed to
Yeah.
be. Where Constantine was serious, but they brought it,
was
back
like
as an animated.
X-Files.
So they brought it back as an animated show this year.
But with not FBI agents. I mean,
Yeah.
it could have done with like a hot redheaded lady.
Well, every show could do with a hot
That-
redheaded lady.
Well, not every show. Some of them already have it. Like X-Files can't do with another hot redheaded lady.
Well, why not?
Like, what is Jessica Chastain going to offer on there now? I mean, what is she going to do?
I don't know.
I mean,
she's gonna start a
You
poker
could-
game.
Scully Part 2?
She's gonna start a poker game.
Although I would say, what? A poker game? That's a good idea. Yeah.
She's in Molly's game.
Yeah. She could also, get some scrubby guy that's Tom Hardy to ride his ways in the South during the Prohibition times.
Sure, yeah.
She was in that movie too.
Was she?
Yeah. She was pretty good in that movie.
What was that one? Was that Rum Runners or something?
I
Or,
can't remember what it was. Ruru too. You know what? Yeah, I understand where you're coming from. Not me personally, but I wouldn't mind seeing somebody else do that, especially with like, I'm saying words that I don't really know anything about. Pow! Oh, that's hilarious.
That would be pretty fucking funny.
You know, I want to see Bryce Dallas Howard punch her in the face.
Just have that fight.
Yeah, that'd be a hell of a fight.
Oh man.
I think she's got a couple inches on her, so that would be an obliterative fight.
I'm gonna see.
I think Bryce Dallas Howard's like 5'10", and Jessica Chastain's like 5'2" or 5'3". She's not very tall.
You should bring back Celebrity Deathmatch.
Oh my god.
That was claymation.
I don't care. Claymation's. What's wrong with that?
Celebrity Deathmatch. Okay, you've got Arnold Schwarzenegger in his prime versus fucking Khal Drogo. Who wins that fight?
I think this is just a fight that lasts into the end of eternity.
So Schwarzenegger.
No.
Terminator wins that fight.
The
So
Terminator
Schwarzenegger gets
yeah.
to just change into whatever character he wants to.
No,
from all his
they're not
movies, right?
characters. They're the actual actors.
Oh, okay.
I just think that Arnold Schwarzenegger's way harder of a worker, so he would win.
So
Well, he would
you're
win
saying-
because the alien would rip out of his chest and face fuck the other guy.
That's probably true, yeah.
you're saying Schwarzenegger versus Jason Momoa.
Yeah.
Okay, you said Khal Drogo.
I don't know his fucking real name. I was going to say Aquaman, but then I was like, what is his name? Awkwarder Man? Fuck, I can't remember his name. I just had a bunch of fucking Easter food and I can't think right now. I'm like a normal fucking person. When I eat a bunch of Easter fucking food, I can't say anything but the F word.
Oh yeah, the Governor does have Secret Service.
Dude, that's true. That's true.
He's going to have Brock Samson bitch slap his ass.
Uh-huh.
Brock Samson would fuck up anybody. I'd put Brock
dude.
Samson against fucking Batman.
Dude, he broke someone's hand with his ass.
Yeah, I'd like to see Batman do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Batman can't even hurt Talia. Whatever the fuck her name is. Or Cat. How does he lose a fight against Catwoman?
He just wants
His
to bang
boner
her.
gets in the way.
He's just like love tapping her. He's like, you
Stop
look
it.
so sexy. Stop it.
So Chastain is 5'4", and Bryce Dallas Howard is 5'7".
I told you a couple inches.
Yep.
I thought she was taller than that, though.
Yeah, did you see the new comics? Batman and Catwoman getting married?
Nope, didn't see
Yeah.
that.
Turns out he likes it rough and scratchy.
There you go.
Yeah. Oh my god. I want to see it like a really funny thing where she's like actually scratching a fucking post and stuff, and
So you
he's
gotta-
hanging upside down on one of those fucking things.
You gotta watch the fucking that stupid ass Halle Berry movie thing, because that's the shit they were doing in that.
God.
It was so bad.
Is that actually in the movie?
No,
didn't watch
Batman's not in that movie. So, but she does play Catwoman, and it's just horrible. She's like pretends to be a cat way too much, and it's like, all right, this is just really dumb. Like you've been possessed by some cat goddess or some shit. And that's,
What?
Yeah, it was a real bad movie.
Yeah.
They came
was-
up with that.
Yeah, it was so bad.
Yeah, new characters would be cool. I don't know. Right now, they'd probably just be really PC friendly. What would they be called? Like Bland Man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Marvel is making way too much money right now.
Well,
to
no, you
just
can't
make
do
new
man
characters.
because see that's offensive.
Yeah, bland person.
Exactly. So you have to do like bland person.
That's right. She does fight Sharon Stone in
fights-
that one. Fuck, that was a stupid movie.
How do you fight Sharon Stone? She was in that movie where she entranced an entire room with her crotch. After the fact, too. She did it again like twice in the same movie when they rewatched the footage. Plus, there's the security guy who was looking through the footage like, he had to check the evidence. He had to study
Exactly.
the evidence.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You
And
know?
he's sitting there, enhance.
Okay, hold on. Loop. All right, let's paste this over here. Loop. Let's paste this over here. Holy shit. Just leg cross, leg cross.
God damn it. It's like Eric with his old video VHS
Not
ass
me.
tapes.
Robert did that.
Oh, come on.
I showed him how to do it.
Yeah.
We called that one the Eric and Robert cut. Fuck the director's cut. I want to see the Eric and Robert cut. Every fucking movie is just like, we had a whole tape of like 30-second clips of parts in movies that we considered sexy at the time.
What's
Of
weird
course,
is
they were
when-
like PG-13 fucking movies.
what's weird is everybody thought they were just Eric Roberts cuts, like that actor. And they're like, oh, okay, why do they have all these? It's weird.
Maybe that's why we got away with that.
Yeah.
My dad's like, I don't want to see this fucking dweeb. Get out of here. Meanwhile, he'd be like, why the fuck is this 13-year-old taking her top off 15 times? Because we were like 12 at the time. Yeah, we did have to do that.
You
we
had to go
look
find
for
porn in the
forest
woods.
porn.
I know, fucking forest porn, dude. And then you had to make sure that like a bum didn't get to it first because they're gonna you don't want to touch it after
Ricky,
a bum.
I have news for you. You know how that forest porn got there, right?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
You know how it got there? Some wife found it. Yeah.
Threw it
And
out
she
the
drove
car.
it out in the fucking woods and just dumped it. She's like, you know what? I'm going to give this to some poor other kid.
Was it me and you, Jason, when we were in Paradise, delivering from McMahon's? And I had to go take a piss, and I found that porn in the
Yes.
the woods.
That was me.
All right, so I had to take a piss. We're up in Paradise, and there was a like a gas station, but it didn't have a restroom for public. So I was like, "Fuck, man, I gotta take a pee." So I would just go pull over next to these bushes, and I go into the bushes, and I see kind of like what looks like somebody's made a little nest out there, and I'm like, "The fuck's all
You're
this?"
stealing the bum's pornos?
So I go out there, and I'm like, dude, there's a bunch of porn out here. We got to take this back to Les. Is there who's our boss? So I went back to the truck, got some gloves because I'm not touching that shit. That's gross.
Oh my God.
Got some gloves, grabbed a bunch of it, put it in a bag, and then stuck it in the truck, and then threw it on our boss's desk when we got back. He was just like,
We have a logging business. You guys know that. I don't know
Yeah.
if this guy knows it. So we had this guy running our water truck. All right. So my dad and I this water truck driver is taking forever to get fucking loads of water. I mean, it takes 10 minutes to load the truck up. He's taking a fucking hour. So we're like, what the hell is going on with this guy? So the guy goes, oh yeah, the water truck wouldn't prime. I was having a hard time, blah, blah, blah. So my dad's like, hey, go take the fucking water truck and go, see if there's something wrong with it. Cause you can't trust a truck driver. So I start putting it in water. I'm sitting there, it primes right away. So I open up the fucking little thing in the middle, and here I find he's got like 15 operators manuals. That's what we call porno inside the machine. And they are the cheapest, lowest grade. I mean, they're actually gross those porns that you look at where it's just gross to look at it? I'm not talking about a hustler. I'm talking about like Hustler's ugly step cousin.
yeah.
That's redheaded and has herpes. And that's what you're looking at. Like, I swear, one of the pictures, the guy's dick had fucking yellow ooze coming out of it.
Oh.
Yeah. I was like, what the
It's got a
fuck
woman
is
with
this?
like deep wrinkles and like warts on her face.
It was disgusting. It was god awful. It was the best No, I'm kidding. It was like I looked at it and it made me sick to my stomach, so I brought it. And my dad is considerably more conservative than I am, so I show him the thing and he looks like, oh, what the fuck? He lit it on fire right in the fucking. It was July in the woods, and he just takes it and he lights the fucking thing on fire. The water truck driver runs up, my fucking porno. I was like, I tell you what, buddy, I gave him $15 and was like, go buy a real porno. It's called Playboy or Hustler, you fucking idiot. What the hell are you doing?
When you lit it on fire, did the spirits go? Ooh?
I sort of fucking did. It was disgusting. A fucking strong breeze came by. Oh, God, it was awful.
Were some of the pages stuck together?
You know they were. Well, you're not supposed to do that. Like, hey, you guys were brothers, right? Did you guys have like a shared in the bathroom
were
porno
not.
stash?
We're not brothers anymore. No.
No.
You guys
We
didn't.
signed a contract.
See,
Done.
we did. We had like an addition put on our house, and when it was, I made a secret spot to hide stuff. And of course,
Yeah.
I wasted it on porno instead of anything cool like
Well, obviously.
drugs or fucking alcohol or anything. I didn't do that. I'm stupid. I should have had like fucking Xanax in there or something.
You could have had the same entrepreneurial spirit as I did and sell some shit like I did.
Yeah. Oh my God. I forgot you did that.
Yeah. Just get as much free shit or cheap shit as I could and then sell it off to the other kids in school.
Well, I did almost get my ass kicked by some kids a couple grades older than me in middle school because me and this other kid sold a bunch of oregano as weed. And those idiots fucking bought it. We sold a fucking bag like this big for $250 and the kid thought he was ripping us off. And we had like, I don't remember what, we used like glue or something and stuck it together and used some weed and made the buds.
I was curious. I'm like, this is a...
I know he got high from the burn glue. He definitely got high. It was not non-toxic glue. We had a pretty good buzz going glue making them. I mean,
You're using rubber cement.
Yeah. So anyway, so he shows up later. He's like, the fucking weed was awful. I'm like, did you get high? Well, yeah. I'm like, well, you weren't doing it right if you didn't get really fucking high. That was primo stuff. I bullshitted my way through it. I thought for sure I was going to take an awful ass whooping. I thought it was going to be just a fucking, I mean, the guy was huge. It was like, I'm not a very big dude anyways.
You're not tall, but, I wouldn't fuck with you.
You're wide.
Well, I wasn't when I was in fucking 7th grade. That guy was in 10th grade. That's like an adult beating up a little kid.
But if they knew who your brother was, and they'd be like, all right, I'm not fucking with this
He
guy.
was
If
2 years younger than me at the time.
Well, what I'm saying
At the
is
time,
if they,
he aged faster.
what I'm saying is if they knew that you would, already gotten your ass kicked by your little brother a bunch, and you could take that kind of thing.
He
then...
never beat me up until he was an adult.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it was like we got in fights, and occasionally I would piss him off, and then he would make this hilarious mad face. Is a I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me pissing my brother off to the point where he wants to beat me up, but he'd make this hilarious. He'd be like, and then I'm serious. It looked like the Hulk, except like the Hulk's really stupid little brother pretending to be the Hulk. So anyway, he would get on top of me and punch me. What?
Sorry. I'm just making sure the stream's running and your funny face just went through.
Oh, okay. That was good. It must have been a really good one then. Anyway, so he would get on top of me and punch me, but I was laughing the whole time. So that's not an ass whooping.
Yeah.
I wasn't like, I regret that happening, except for, he would be mad at me for a couple days.
Yeah.
Now, when we got to be adults, the first fight we got in as adults, I pulled his shirt over his head and pushed him down. Now, I should have done what every big brother knows to do, which is when you get the better on your little brother, you have to imprint on him that you can't be beat by beating their ass. Oh, I didn't do that. I went soft. So the fucking next time we were in this stupid argument, I pulled my pickup up so he couldn't drive his pickup by. So he kicks the door in while I'm mid doing stuff. Like with a lady. Actually, it was not a lady. It was a piece of shit, but it was a person, okay? It was a human being. It was just awful, all right? So I quit doing that, and I walk out, and he's like, what the fuck? I can't charge my truck, you piece of shit. So he's all mad. So, of course, I'm making fun of him because he's mad. Then I see that little, he makes this thing with his eyes when he's going to beat you up. And it's bad. So he charges me, and then everything slowed down, and I go, I can punch him right in the face. And then I go, that's a dick move. We're brothers. He's not. And then the next thing you know, my feet are off the ground. I'm just getting held in the air like this. And then he punches me in the face, and I wake up doing this, trying to punch him in the face. I gave him a black eye, and he cut me through the lip and broke my nose. I told the doctor I fell off the roof. He bought it. He punched me once. That was a brutal ass whooping.
Damn it.
But at the same time, I did not get my ass. If he would have punched a normal guy with a normal head, probably would have killed him.
Caved his face in.
Yeah. He had a similar incident later on with a smaller headed person, and their eye fell out.
Damn it.
He got in his car and drove away.
I think you've told that one.
Yeah. It's 10 years later. It doesn't count.
Yeah. No, I think you've told that on the podcast.
Yeah. It's more than 10 years later. Yeah, we've been together for 10 years? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was definitely before that.
God damn, Eric, you don't even remember that?
I don't remember time, dude. It's just not how my brain works.
He didn't get out his list of things to remember.
Exactly. He doesn't have that with him right now.
Dude, that's a good idea. I should write that down and then update it every year. Like, married this long, together this. That's a good fucking idea.
Just put the
Just
year,
do it on
and
your
then you don't have to.
computer
and
do
But
it
Eric,
every
I can't do
year.
math that fast. I'm gonna
You're-
fuck that
What are you
up.
expecting?
Yeah. You're also going to have to put on the list
What am I, a math wizard?
to remind yourself to update the list on the list.
Oh shit! I'll never update it. I'm gonna be looking at it 5 years from now, and it's gonna say the same as right now.
Update the list.
And then I'll have to look at it and be like, "What am I? Some kind of a mathematician?"
It'll be 30 years down from the right. Just down the road there, and you're like, "What have you been together like 10 years?"
Honestly, she gets mad, but it only seems like we've been married like 2 years. Time has just went by so fast. I'm not I think a lot of people's marriage is just suffered by this long burning hatred for the other person that just stretches time out. You know, like when you're a little kid and it's 5 minutes to go home from school, but it lasts 15 fucking
Because that
hours.
motherfucking clock goes backwards.
The clock is doing this. And that was 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Except it was probably slower than that because
Well, it would go backwards too, though.
Yeah,
Because it would be like,
it's all.
and then snap back, and then start going again.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. No, you motherfucker. The worst is when you look at it and it says, like, you got to go home at 2, and you look at it and it says 12:45, but you think it says 1:45. and then it turns out it's like, wait, all right, 15 minutes to go. And your buddy's like, are you stupid? You got an hour and 50. What? No!
Or you look at it an hour later and you're like, the fuck? This is the slowest 15 minutes on Earth.
This is bullshit. I want this clock fixed. Did you guys ever try changing the clock time
Oh, fuck yeah. All the time.
at school?
They're too high. Couldn't get to them.
Just hop up on the fucking counter, dude.
Okay, so I got caught trying to do that. Mid-lecture, I threw my book up at it. I walked over and tossed my book up at it, and I actually thought she wouldn't see me. I don't understand what the fuck was going through. I think it was just pure desperation.
She wasn't like, see, my teacher wasn't even in the room when I ran over there and grabbed the clock and brought it
What the hell
forward
kind
like
of
another
easy street
like.
school did you have? My school, they
hell,
never
like 30
left the
minutes.
fucking room. You couldn't get them. You could light their fucking car on fire and they
You
wouldn't
all
leave the
had
room.
easy street schools. Mine, the clocks were like big ass metal clocks with a glass face with a fucking metal grate over them, so you couldn't even get to them.
And then they were also uphill in a snow bank all the time.
ways.
Both ways.
Exactly.
They were up on the top of this point.
Yeah.
And then to get back, you had to walk up another long ass hill and then fall down, a fucking sheet of glass
Yep.
that was broken with like taped glass to it.
Bunch of nails on the bottom.
Yeah.
And then all the clocks were
And
set
AIDS
together
needles
in the
down there,
school.
too.
They were all wired through the wall.
Jason
Holy-
went to the saw school.
Saw school.
So I want to play a game. Fucking
Jason turns
Jigsaw,
out he went to fucking school in an insane asylum.
Jigsaw would show up on the monitor in the
I always
morning.
wonder
And
why there were people rocking and holding their knees. I thought that was weird.
Eating checkers.
What the hell do poor
Hey,
kids in orphanages do
Checkers
for
are not
forest
that
porn?
bad.
Especially when they're dipped in brandy.
just leave
Yeah.
and go look for forest porn.
Especially when you dip them in brandy.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Takes about 20
Don't they
minutes to
search
eat
their
one.
A
cells and
little
shit?
longer than.
They're in an orphanage. Why would they be in cells? They
know,
just
it's
lay
a-
on the
You know
ground.
what
On
I
a,
mean? They're bunks.
they lay on the
Steven,
ground on
it's
a
the
rat
maximum
infested
security orphanarium.
bed.
You know, it's a maximum security orphanarium.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know,
Fucking Ricky.
How many dreams in school did you guys have of escaping school?
None.
What?
I didn't usually sleep at school.
but I
No,
usually
no, no.
just
Sorry. How many dreams did you have as a kid of being at school while you're dreaming and then escaping from it with people shooting at you?
Never.
None.
I don't like that
I
one.
had
no.
that dream
like school.
every fucking day almost, except for the Tyrannosaurus Rex dreams.
You had
What?
weird dreams as a kid. Like, I mean, like, I thought me dreaming about, like, zombies and shit was weird, but that's a little weird there, Eric.
Were you
dreams
having
were
sex
way
with
weirder.
the zombies?
It doesn't matter.
Okay. I was having sex with that She-Ra. She was a cartoon lady while I was on the back of a T-Rex, and I was a little kid,
Oh, nice.
which is really weird. Because she
Yeah.
was also, like, literally a cartoon lady.
Nice.
And you were a normal person?
No, well,
Or you were a
kind of.
cartoon
I was
too?
a kid. I was a kind of a. I had a cartoon.
No, but in
head.
the dream, were you a cartoon drawing, or were you still
yeah.
real having sex
Yeah,
with a
pretty
cartoon?
much.
Okay.
kind. I mean, I had a cartoon head.
You're
That
a
was it?
hybrid.
Yeah, I mean, the worst part was I was watching myself, and I'd also like give myself advice, and I didn't know anything because I hadn't even seen
Do
the
it
porno.
harder.
We were literally just under. We were here. So here's the back of the T-Rex. It's like walking flat, not like upright, like some bullshit thing. It was flat. So I'm on the back of it, and then we would just take our clothes off, and then just get under the covers and wrestle, and I would stand there and watch. Sometimes we'd be running away. We'd be going away from the school while we're doing that, and I would be giving the bird to my teachers.
And people were shooting at you at the time?
Yeah.
What range did you guys give this?
I gave it 3.5 stars. No, 4 stars.
You're done.
4.5. 4 stars. 4 stars.
Average is at about 4 stars.
I gave it 3.5 stars.
I gave it 4 stars.
I gave it 4.5 stars.
I gave it 3.5 stars.
You chose it
Steven.
and gave it the lowest rating. What's wrong with you?
It wasn't as good as the book.
No,
See,
it's
but
not.
you can't compare this shit to the
Ricky,
book. Though.
we do it all the time.
He doesn't explode any fucking trees in the book either.
Yeah, he does.
What did you give it, Ricky?
I gave it 4. You
Ricky
fucking son of a
gave
bitch.
it more than you, which has never happened in the
4.9.
history
Weird.
of the podcast.
You went 4.5.
Yeah.
Okay. Jason
See,
gave it
he
more
doesn't
than me
fucking
too.
listen.
What?
Steven, he never listens. Just like you just didn't listen to me.
I did
Huh?
too.
Are you fucking talking still?
Can you shut the fuck up, Jason? I'm
You're
trying
a
to talk
goddamn
here.
ginger. Your words don't matter.
I don't give a fuck what you think. Stupid fucking Tanner.
If Abraham Lincoln taught me anything, Ricky, Ginger's word doesn't matter, right? That was in his secret journal too.
Yeah, he was
Said,
killing
"Fuck
gingers the whole time.
Yeah.
You know what?
How do you make your mouth do that thing? Like do that vampire teeth thing?
You know, fuck you all.
Yeah, he almost had tears in his voice. That was great.
I'm sorry, Ricky. Don't turn into a vampire and come in there and be like, there are ways of getting revenge. Wait, I gotta sound like Ricky. There are ways of getting revenge.
Fuck you, my voice. Okay, that's more Jason's voice, okay?
You're gonna have a
That's a lot
vampire
more
dick
Jason's
thanks to
voice.
Ricky.
Alright?
I'm trying to do like leprechaun.
Yeah.
They're after me, Lucky
I'll
Charms.
get me revenge on you. I'll get it so good. I'll touch my revenge on your face and then teabag you little bastard.
Oh man.
Seems about right.
You wee Tanner.
You fucking Tanner. Oh man.
That's scary. I don't want to fucking piss off a leprechaun. Hell no. God, that movie fucking terrified me.
Never saw it.
Oh, it's so scary.
The Oompa
for
Loompas
5 years.
terrified me.
The leprechaun had magic fucking powers, and then he would make you laugh right before he killed you. He would say a hilarious limerick, and then you would die. That's the worst. You don't want to die laughing. You're going to look like an asshole.
You're gonna look fucking awesome.
No, you're going to look like, "Ah," and it's going to catch you right when you like, all right, videotape yourself with your phone in slow motion laughing.
Yeah.
And if you go frame by frame, there's definitely a frame where you look like you're the stupidest person that's ever. Like, seriously, you look like you're
there it
totally mental.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, actually, just talking and just random facial expressions, like if you like freeze frame it, you'll be like
Yeah.
constantly.
It's like you're
It's-
droopy eyed and just really goofy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's how people really look, though.
You don't want to die like that. You want to die like Superman,
I wanna
where
die
you're
on the
all
fucking
badass
toilet.
and you've got your underwear unsoiled. You
I
know,
wanna die on
like
the
my
toilet.
like my last request, if I have to be put down or something for being a mad dog killer, is I'm gonna be like, I want to take a shit right before you guys electrify me, and I want a whole bunch of laxatives so I cannot shit. I literally cannot shit myself.
Does anybody still electrocute people? Probably Texas, right? Texas probably still electrocutes people.
They would probably do it anywhere if you asked them to. I
If
mean,
they, if they still had the
who
equipment.
the hell would want to like die like a junkie with a fucking injection? Hell no. You just get, you know what? You start a prison riot and die like a man. Getting beat to death by a guard in the prison riot.
So Alabama, Florida, South Carolina, Kentucky,
What?
Tennessee, Virginia, Arkansas, and Oklahoma.
We literally just
South.
watched a movie about these states, and they're all the ones with the death penalty,
Yeah.
with electrifying.
Except for Texas. Texas does not have it.
Nope.
What's Texas have?
Lethal injection, probably.
Lethal injection, and I think
Who
you
still
might.
does gas chamber
You
too?
might have shooting range.
Yeah, I was thinking one of Texas might have a shooting range. I
Yeah,
know
the death
Utah
squad,
had a
yeah.
shooting range not too long ago.
Yeah.
Not that they used it not too long ago, but they
I
still
kind
had
of
it
think
as
getting
a.
blown up would be the way to go.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Wouldn't
Like
that be-
strap me
I
to a
think-
fucking bunch of fucking just C4 and
I'd be
just...
like, look,
Tadoosh!
just find a whole bunch of guys that we want taken out. I'll do this. I'll do the country a service. Like, I'll totally do it. We'll use their tactics on them. I have a beard. I could fit in. Right?
I don't think you could, Eric. I don't think you could.
Oklahoma and Utah still have a firing squad.
Oh,
Delaware, New Hampshire, and Washington, they can hang you.
I knew Washington because we watched a show with that in there. They're called The Killing.
And lethal gas is Arizona, Missouri, and Wyoming.
That seems like that'd be the worst. The worst. I don't know. The worser.
Everybody else does lethal injection.
That seems like I don't want to die like that. Wait,
Is
you know
it-
what I'll do? I'll just not murder anybody.
That's probably a good try.
No, even better.
I mean,
I'll
if
get caught.
if you do it, I mean, you're probably just gonna get life and not be executed anyways. It doesn't.
Yeah,
You know,
the
not
trick
many
is-
people.
Well,
get
actually, the trick
executed.
is you have to do it here in California, and the governor will just fucking pardon you, dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Eric.
Especially if you have a badge.
Wait, I should say I'm from Sweden.
There you go.
I'm from Sweden.
So you can get extradited.
Yeah, dude.
Because you can murder somebody and then get out of jail
literally
for
be living on the
20
set
years.
of Trailer Park Boys in Sweden, basically. I mean, have you guys seen their jails?
They're gorgeous.
It's
And then-
better than how I live now.
And then you're only there for 20 years or whatever, and then you get back out and
They
you're
teach
free.
you woodworking.
Yeah.
They teach you an actual skill. They don't just like,
They teach you how to carve up those fucking evil trees into useful objects.
yeah. Do you know how awesome it is to like, deface their corpses into useful items to be a human with? It's like, you're a bookshelf now, you proud
Oh,
bastard.
Eric, have you found a crypt tree yet? I just watched that episode of Parks and Rec. I was just like,
Yeah.
oh, Eric needs to find a crypt tree now.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good idea.
Dude, Eric would be the only guy with hands full of splinters if he had to work with wood.
Oh, god damn it. Fuck this.
Well, if you put your crib in a tree, I don't think that's gonna work because Eric's gonna just wake up like groggy one night, have to sleep and see the tree in the house. He's like, oh god, there's a tree in here, and start trying to cut it down.
My kid, we could look at Kelly's head, right? And then you look at my head. I swear, I think we're gonna have the first alien-headed baby.
Oh, nice.
It's gonna be like a bowling ball, and then like four toothpicks, like one here, and then one there, and then one there, and one there. So 5 toothpicks. That's what's gonna come out as bowling ball, tiny little body, and I'm gonna be like, I'm the first alien dad. Fuck yeah!
So it's going to be a boy. It's got 5 toothpicks.
Look at that. That's a huge dong comparatively to his body. It's the same length as his arms and legs. Fucking guy's a tripod.
All right, guys.
Tripod.
Turns out he's just turned around backwards. He's got a fucking tail. Gets a girl with a tail. Oh shit.
All right.
Monkey.
She's gonna have some fucking weirdo. I can see it right now. Some weird fucking furry guy over there, like, oh yes.
Oh man.
Over here, just like this.
So Eric, speaking of furry stuff,
Okay.
next week is the beginning of our 4th year podcasting,
Whoa.
and we started this whole thing by watching a movie called Wolf Cop.
Fucking liquor
and-
donuts.
Yep, liquor donuts.
Fuck yeah.
So this
donuts.
next week we're going
That's
to be
the joke.
watching the sequel to Wolf Cop, Another Wolf Cop.
Fuck yeah.
And like I said, speaking of furries, there's some furry shit in here.
Oh, it's nothing but furry.
Yeah.
It's like a dream come true for Jason.
Yeah, he's gonna love it.
You should show it to Johnny too. It's probably a little light for him. I mean,
Yeah.
we've seen the stuff he's into and the
Yeah.
costumes that you found. Next to the panty making materials that you found.
So yeah, join us next week as we watch Another Wolf Cop for our beginning of our 4th year. We've been doing this for a long fucking time, guys.
Yeah, well, we've been having a good time. We might as well just keep doing it.
Yeah.
Send us money.
He just wants to live as a rich man.
Yeah.
Yeah, make his dreams come true.
Make my dream come true, please. I'm poor ginger, and I identify as a rich person. And if
Think
you
of
guys,
something sad. Can't you force a real tear?
if you guys
Punch
just
him.
Jason, nut him.
what you're gonna see is you're gonna see him do that, me do this, and you can see Jason's head go, and it's like,
I'm pretty sure we'd see Jason go, ow, damn it, Ricky.
Damn it! I told you not to slap me, bitch.
All right, you guys have anything
Not
else?
now, later.
You have anything
no,
else?
we're pretty good.
All
I'm
right,
good.
we're gonna
Send me money.
do
I
this.
cannot wait for this.
All right, so make sure you check us out next week, youtube.com/Death by Lag Presents. And let's mention this now. So we've just been is it accepted? We've just started.
Yeah.
We just started the Twitch affiliate program
Yep.
with our twitch.tv/heroic adventure. Unfortunately, that means that we can't stream the podcast along with YouTube and all that stuff at the same time because of rules.
Now,
So-
I have a question about that. It means we can't stream the exact same content, but could we stream one person from one place and another from the other since it's not the exact same?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe
That'd
we'll
be
have,
fine.
we'll have to do that.
Yeah, we'll have to figure it out.
Yeah.
But that means that you guys can go over to twitch.tv/heroic adventure. Subscribe to our channel over there. If you have Amazon Prime, you automatically get Twitch Prime. And if you subscribe with your Twitch Prime thing, it doesn't cost you anything extra. And that will help support us so that we can host our podcasts and all that stuff. And if we get enough, we can start doing cooler stuff. We can get better equipment. We can get a better set than my living room.
We'll definitely get some emotes started. Email Jason at hapgaming.com and say, make the fucking emotes now.
And we'll
And then do sign from Yvonne so he thinks he'll get in trouble. He'll have it done like lickety split.
yeah.
It's true.
Immediately. And then comment on his nice mustache because that
Mustache.
is working out really well. Actually, that's like doesn't he look like he's from the 1800s?
He does. He looks like you should be in this movie. You should have worn your fucking suit thing that you wore that one time.
Brown suit.
Yeah.
You don't have you could have worn that suit.
Man, you should have
An
fucking
old
worn
timey
it.
fucking suit.
That would have been awesome.
Oh my god. Son of
I
a
could have
bitch.
even just worn the jacket and shirt. Would have been enough.
Yeah, you could have been naked underneath like I am.
I'm naked right now too.
All right, guys. So yeah, go over
Yeah.
to twitch.tv/heroic adventure and subscribe to us. That'll help us out. You can also go to youtube.com/deathbylegpresents, twitch.tv/turkadur and mixer.com/turkadur. Make sure you subscribe on all those things. It helps us out. You can also donate to us in the descriptions of all those websites. There's a bit.ly shortcut to our PayPals so that you can subscribe over there, and that'll help us out also for hosting and all that stuff if you don't want to subscribe over on Twitch. You can follow us on Twitter at hapgaming. You can follow me on Twitter at turkadur. You can follow Eric on Twitter at...
Quick and severe.
You can follow Kelly on Twitter at... What the fuck? I didn't say Twigger
I
this
thought
time.
you were going to say Twigger, so I was ready for it. But
I
he's
didn't
going
say
to say
Twigger
it.
this time.
You can follow me, Kelly, on Twitter at Sugar Snuggles.
You can follow Jason on Twitter at...
Unbelievable one.
You follow Ricky on Twitter at...
Furry Twitter balls.
No E in the Twitter. You can also email us at Steve, Eric, Kelly, Jason, and Ricky at HAP Gaming. Send any comments or anything like that. Also send your suggestions for emotes to Jason at HAP Gaming, and he'll get right on those. That would be great. That way we can get some stuff out there.
And if you work at a convalescent home and you've got this old guy who's always showing you his junk, tell him to wait a second, take a picture, and send it to Ricky at hapgaming.com. He will love it so much.
He would be very happy if he did that. He's looking for more pictures to put on Soggy Tots on the walls. Or something.
Oh, another happy customer.
Yeah.
No, but if you are interested in working at Soggy Tots, or if you know someone who's elderly that needs a job, we are definitely accepting applications.
Don't have to work on the stage. You can
you
cook
can be a
food.
greeter. You can, you
A
can.
floor pusher, you know.
I tell you what, Soggy Tots
Exactly.
restaurant sounds pretty good. Could you imagine just having everybody's grandma making shit for a
That's
restaurant?
the whole point. If you have a if
Fuck the boobs,
exactly.
man.
If you have a grandma that has really good cooking,
And
we
really
can,
good boobs.
Yeah, and we can
Maybe
give
in
her-
LA.
Exactly, we can give her a job.
Or in the
as a
South where
chef,
she's only 45.
There you go.
and
Oh man. Yeah. So
so apply at soggytots.com.
is that a website? I hate you so much.
Please God, have Ricky's have made a website on there. I know it's not in Ricky's nature, but I want this to
Nope.
be the case. Damn it.
So
Wait,
it's
can
still
you buy
available.
it?
Doesn't say. It says this page can't be reached.
Ricky, you better buy that.
We need.
And you
Okay,
need to
so
make a
please donate
website.
money to me so I can buy the domain soggytots.com, please. It's really important for my business.
Yeah.
Really
All right,
important. Your
what
grandmother's paycheck depends on it. If you want her to be able to buy her medicine, it depends. Okay? So donate money to me. All right?
It's adult diapers.
right,
You're
we don't
gonna
wanna
get
get
fucking sued.
That's right. All I can think is like that's so bad. I'm on stage swinging around, and it's just like a fucking soggy
The diapers are as soggy as the fucking.
She tucks them in the diapers.
Those are
Oh, God damn it, guys.
those are our Tuesday night lineups.
I want to see those fucking tassels. Could you imagine what it would take on those saggy ass tits to get the tassels to spin too?
Dude, the whole titty would be swinging.
She'd be double helicopter titty, man. Her fucking
Going
diaper.
separate ways.
She'd sound like a fucking maraca from her diaper.
So you know how when you do work for your grandparents, they always give you a couple of quarters.
Oh,
You got all the elderly guys in there. They're just sticking quarters in.
They look like fucking coin purses. Ching, 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 ching.
Oh, man.
I gotta say, the ones from the South wouldn't be that bad, where they're all like 45, 46 years old.
Yeah.
That's within our age group.
Yeah, that's not that bad.
All right. You can also load this podcast on on iTunes, Google Play Store, and Stitcher. Look for 2.5 stars on those things. You can also make sure you rate us on those podcatchers. That would be great, so we could it helps out. More people see us.
Oh, no.
All that stuff. So yeah.
It's just me.
I think that's going to be it, guys. Make sure you check us out next week as we watch another Wolf Cop. And if nobody has anything else, that'll be it.
Yeah,
We could have had suit and tie Jason, and then we got fucking California Jason instead.
Yeah.
Next time you guys
Fallout,
are here,
California.
tell me, because I didn't know, and I will wear the suit.
Well, it doesn't matter
This is
then.
the wrong goddamn pot. Okay, what we need to do is Fantastic Beasts 2, and then you can wear the suit.
There you go.
There you go.
So we got to figure out how to be down here for that.
God damn it, Ricky.
You fucking soggy son of a bitch.
All right, that's going to be it, guys. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.